back to the class. So we have 10 exponent the square root of x equals the square root of 100 exponent x, okay? So our equation becomes 10 exponent the square root of x equals, okay, the square root of, now we can convert 100 to 10 exponent 2, okay? All right. Now we are going to apply the power of a power rule of indices, okay? So it states that if you have a exponent m multiplying the exponent c, this equals a exponent c multiplying the exponent m, okay? So you're going to have 10 exponent the square root of x, okay? Sorry, 10 exponent the square root of x equals, okay? Now equals 10 exponent x, okay? All right, so this is what you have. All right, now this square cancels this root, so you are left with 10 exponent the square root of x equals 10 exponent x. Now we are having same basis at both sides of the equation. So we are going to apply the one-to-one property of exponential functions, okay? The one-to-one property of exponential functions. Now it says that if you have a exponent b equals a exponent c, then b is equal to c, okay? There are conditions, okay? So note that. You can reference that. Therefore, we can say the square root of x equals x, okay? Now if the square root of x equals x, then we can square this part and then square this part as well. So this cancels this. Okay, so our equation becomes x equals s squared. Okay, so s squared equals x. So s squared minus x equals 0. So this is a quadratic equation, okay? So it has a degree of 2, and so we are supposed to get 2 answers. So let's factorize. So you have x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so you are going to have x equals 0 being equation 1, and then x minus 1 equals 0 being equation 2. Okay, so you can say from equation 1, x is equal to 0. So our x1 is 0. And then from equation 2, okay, x minus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. x2 is equal to 1. Okay, so you can say x1 comma x2 equals 0 and 1. Okay, so this is our answer. Kindly subscribe and share.